Go.
Game 3 of our quadruple header here at the Little League Softball World Series just outside of Portland, Oregon. We have Oregon District 4 taking on the team from Canada. Now remember, winner of this game moving on, loser is going home. Earlier today in the first game, Ohio, Andy Jo Howard was wheeling and dealing the circle. A southpaw, 12 strikeouts. In that 6-inning game, she was outstanding and fitting for the National Left-Handers thing that the southpaw had those 12 big strikeouts. Talk about the righties. Lauren Mounds in the circle for Louisiana. She got the start through the complete game, had a diving play on defense, and oh yeah, came up to bat with the bases loaded, down by 1 run, had a couple of RBIs to give her team the lead. They go on to win 9-2 against Tennessee. So that makes up our first semifinal game, which will be tomorrow night at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. We'll see Ohio battle Louisiana. Well, who are the other 2 teams moving on? We're about to name one of those as Oregon takes on Team Canada. Welcome back to Alpenrose. Courtney Lyle alongside 2-time Olympic gold medalist Michelle Smith and 2-time All-American Amanda Scarborough. And thoughts on the first 2 games?
Outstanding. Great efforts in the circle. The offense, outstanding as well. Putting up big runs. Yeah, I love that. But very complete teams in both of the wins.
Yeah, we really have seen that. But the offenses, Michelle, you said it. 10 runs scored by Ohio in the first game, 9 runs scored by Louisiana. We talked a lot about pitching and defense, but wow, the offense has come alive.
Well, let's remind you how Little League works. We started with 10 teams in pool play last week, narrowed it down to 8 today. Just 4 teams, just a few teams remaining here. We'll play a 6-inning game on a 60-foot diamond, a 40-foot pitching distance, and they do use a 12-inch softball. And we do have minimum mandatory play. That means that every player on both of these rosters will get a shot on the field to play some softball here at Alpenrose. Game 3 of the day coming up. We will see host Oregon take on Team Canada. Only one can move on to the semifinals.
An elevation in design, a breakthrough in performance, an entirely new approach to human movement. For a workout like nothing you've ever experienced before, this is the Freestride Trainer by NordicTrack. Combining the benefits of a stepper, treadmill, and elliptical into a single machine that adapts itself to your body. Unlike standard equipment that forces you into an unnatural range of motion, the Freestride Trainer is designed ergonomically to adapt to the way you move instead of you adapting to it. But it's not just how the Freestride Trainer lets you move, it's how it makes you feel. With a first-of-its-kind suspension system, you can experience the unique sensation of floating through your workout. With the Freestride Trainer, you get the benefits of 3 machines in one: stepper, treadmill, and elliptical. And changing workouts is as simple as changing your stride. Change resistance at the push of a button. Use incline or decline to target multiple muscle groups like thighs, buttons, and abs. Explore anywhere in the world on a touchscreen display with iFit powered by Google Maps. Or stay connected with interactive training tools that adapt to your progress so you can reach your goals more quickly. You can even work out with friends across the globe. But the only way to truly understand how different the Freestride Trainer feels is to try it for yourself today. Go to NordicTrack.com now to try the Freestride Trainer risk-free for 30 days. We'll even ship it free. 18 months special financing available. Offer subject to credit approval. Some restrictions apply. Try the Freestride Trainer for yourself risk-free for 30 days and feel the difference. Go to NordicTrack.com. The Freestride Trainer by NordicTrack. Rise above the ordinary.
Where will your dreams take you? towards it, chase it, till you wake up one day and eliminate it. We are told to dream big, but first we must dream little. The Little League World Series, Thursday, on the networks of ESPN, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods.
Back at Alpenrose Stadium, the site of the Little League Softball World Series, just outside of Portland, Oregon. We've got a good one coming. Oregon taking on Team Canada, and Oregon didn't have to travel very far. Let's send it to the third member of our team, Allison Williams.
They did not, Courtney, just about 6 miles down the road, and they're trying to take advantage of being the hometown team and the extra local support. Now, their coach, Lia Komitor, took advantage of the proximity to Alpenrose prior to districts, which were hosted here. He brought the girls out to the field. He said, look around, take it in, and remember this, regardless of the stage, between the lines, it's still just softball. Despite that message in those extra games here, he said they were still a bit bright-eyed Friday night against Mexico, but they have settled in, they've made it through to the quarterfinals, and now they get to be participants in the very games they were spectators at the last few years.
Great stories go from the stands watching this event to now on the field here at Alpenrose, and it will be Oregon who will be batting first against Team Canada in this elimination game. Lia Komitor will lead things off, followed by Maddie Douglass, but they've got some power in the middle of the lineup.
Yeah, Brooke Leach has just been outstanding for that. 4 hits, a 444 batting average. She's got the only triple for this Oregon team. So this is an Oregon offense that's going to need to try to put some runs up on the board. We've seen a lot of runs up on the board in the first 2 games.
We certainly have. Team Canada will be out in the field first. You see the defense, Mace, Southern, Milliken, and Anderson. Gillis behind the plate. Finley, Smith, and Glosson in the outfield. And we will see Glenn Fortier in the circle getting the start for Team Canada.
Fortier's thrown the most innings for this Canada team. She and Ruby Anderson split innings. She's thrown 13 2/3, only given up 2 earned runs in just over 13 innings. Pretty impressive, and 4 walks.
Lia Komitor lays off of the first pitch.
She's going to rise, a drop ball, a change up, so really work more north and south in the zone. Still able to mix speed, very important.
Both of these teams went 2-2 in pool play. Come in with even records. We only saw one team in this full tournament stay undefeated. That was the team from Louisiana. They just continued that streak here in Portland with a win in game 2 of the day.
Nice looking pitch from the outside corner. Drop ball right at the mains. I think that the nerves for both these teams are just rolling. The biggest game that these girls have ever played in is right now.
Komitor pops up and Fortier underneath it. Jamie Komitor is the manager of this Oregon District 4 team. They're a fairly new team. They just got their Little League charter in February, and they started up their season April 1st.
Now batting for Oregon District 4, number 5,
Just a great
Maddie
opportunity for them to
Douglass.
have a chance to play on this stage, which is in their backyard. This is Maddie Douglass, the second baseman.
Yeah, they have a lot of fans here supporting and filling out the stands, but I don't think anybody's going to be louder than that Southeast set of fans that they had last game. Maybe Louisiana at the peak high scoring. Their fans came alive, but got to give a lot of credit to Southeast fans.
And the Tennessee faithful traveling from Gray, Tennessee. Douglas stays fair down the line. And that right there is Maddie's first hit in the World Series.
Maddie Douglass gonna drive the ball right down the line, outside pitch. He just gets that bat head out. And good job of getting that right over the bag. Kind of hits the bag and gets the fair call.
Ava Brenden, the pitcher now. Pitcher versus pitcher.
Let's go back to 7. Here we go. Here we go, 7. Here we go.
Nickname Avocado. Get it?
At first I thought it was just spelled wrong, and then it clicked. Then I got it.
if that means she likes avocados.
Who doesn't?
I would say she either loves them or needs them. Avocoli. Guacamole. Okay.
Oh, and 2 coming to Brenden. This one to first, looking for 2, won't be able to get the runner, but Ruby Anderson does make the grab.
See the Brent Fortier sword that outside corner, lowered away to these right-handed hitters. The right side of the field should be getting a lot of action. Ruby Anderson goes back on that ball, it just leads her into the bag, trying to get that double play to end the inning.
Shelby Moore now stepping in with a couple of outs. She's a San Francisco Giants fan, and her nickname is probably my favorite nickname of this tournament, S'more. Shelby Moore.
Very
Perfect.
creative. You gotta
Yeah.
incorporate sometimes the first name into the nickname. Sometimes it combines names. It's very interesting. Did you have a nickname, Courtney?
My dad called me Scooter.
That's right, we talked about that last year.
Did we talk about it last year?
Yeah, because I also was called Scooter by my mom.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good times.
That's so
Not on
funny.
the field though. Nobody knew me.
Oh, really?
On the field. On the field, it was Bullet.
Bullet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah.
And here we call you Mooch.
No, it's not we, it's you.
Yeah.
I love nicknames.
Two balls and 1 strike to Shelby Moore.
Hey, you got 2 back. Attack. Inside outside. Attack. Go. Go.
Even count to Moore.
Stand up, Maddie, stand up.
Shelby Moore will take her base, and that's 2 on now as Douglass moves over to second.
Now batting for order, Mr. Porter, 12, Brooke Leach. Find one, kiddo.
This is that hitter we talked about, Michelle, Brooke Leach, hitting .444.
Big chance of the first inning.
She leads Oregon with 4 hits at the World Series. Korea working ahead here, 0-2.
Kid. Good eye, Brookie, good eye.
Job back there by Kayla Gillis to block that ball, keep it in front of her. Anticipating that ball too to be lower than expected because she's working ahead to count.
Come on. Get down, get down. Good job.
2 in scoring position for Lake Oswego.
Nice reaction by Maddie to take off on that ball on the ground.
Hey, Shell, 2 outs, crack your back, watch me. Good eye, Brookie, good eye, kid. Hey, way to work the count, 12. It's hey, 12. Hey, 12. Expect it right here. You ready to go, kid?
Full count coming to Brooke Leach.
Got away to battle 12. Nice, kid. Nice, kid. Good job, Brooke. Yeah, kid.
Ball 4, bases loaded now with 2 outs.
Now batting for Oregon District 4.
Maddie Douglass over in third, Shelby Moore at second, and now Brooke Leach taking her base at first thanks to the walk. Table is set for Riley O'Mara.
You're good right now, you're good. Come on, keep believing, here we go, ready?
Some of these pitches, spring 48, just missing the bottom of the zone, trying to work that drop off the knees, oftentimes going the inside corner.
I love the pace that 48 works, and she gets right back on that pitching arm and is ready to go. She's like, let's go, come on, get in the box.
This will be foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs for Riley O'Mara. She's got the bases loaded. They call her Rye Dog.
Gillis is doing a great job behind the dish. Continues to block balls with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, it's textbook blocking back there. She's doing a good job. Look at O'Mara work.
Good battle, both ways.
And Rim 48 is at least going to throw 30 pitches on the top of the first inning here. This will be the 30th pitch this inning coming up.
Little bit of a down ball, just tipping it off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to change speed.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, even got off a 49-mile-an-hour pitch. I think if she would have been able to throw that at 45, maybe 46, she would have gotten a swing and a miss instead of a foul tip. 48 throw with good velocity, 55, 56 miles an hour. It's not going away.
Nope.
Low in the zone, fouls it down. High in the zone, fouls it back.
I want to keep it going, kiddo. You'll get yours, eh?
Change up again.
Good job, Rob. Good job.
Nowhere to put her either. You gotta go at her.
Yeah.
Still 1 ball to work with here for Rim 48, but what a battle that Riley O'Mara has put up. This is probably the best at bat that we've seen today.
Definitely. This one looking for some space in fair territory will drop foul.
really good try by Bella out there in right field, and it's kind of tricky in the foul territory here because it takes an angle down towards the line after the fence starts at the dugout. So she ran out of room, knew that that fence was going to be there, couldn't go as hard because of the angle that the fence takes, limits her room down there.
Ava Brenden working out in right field for Canada.
This is when you just start to laugh a little once I head into it. You gotta smile.
There's a smile.
Brent Fortier continues to punch strikes in there. Lia Komitor said that Riley O'Mara is in the lineup to hit. She has been battling. Nine foul balls and miss at bat. Ran out of balls.
I know, she keeps fouling them off out of the park. Full count now.
All right, that's a big pitch to take with the bases loaded and 2 outs. All the runners are going to be off on the pitch.
This one is in play to the shortstop. Here's Southern. And they get the runner going to third. An amazing at bat from Riley O'Mara. But Canada able to get the out.
Southern to Mace. Bases loaded, jam. They work out of it. Canada picking up the bats.
Mike and I went on our honeymoon to Maui, and it was amazing. We were like, let's move here. So we bought a timeshare there. In 2015, we were expecting our firstborn child, and it became a lot of work just to get out of the house, let alone to Maui.
Finally, one of your friends actually told us about Timeshare Exit Team, and they were great.
Time changes everything. If your timeshare no longer fits your life, call Timeshare Exit Team today or go to 321exit.com.
What is certainty? Certainty is 4imprint, a caring, trusted team, ensuring your promotional products are perfect, with the promise of your satisfaction guaranteed. So what does certainty bring? A smile when expectations are exceeded, a buzz of excitement, and one quiet word no one will ever hear. Yes! Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain. We saw a battle in the top of the first. What happens in the bottom of the first? Scoreless in our third quarterfinal game here at the Little League Softball World Series, and we'll get to see Team Canada step up to the plate. Gillis, Southern, and Fortier leading things off.
Yeah, Fortier hitting the 3 spot. Remember, she's also the pitcher. We've seen two-way pitchers who hit for themselves really step up. Lauren Mounts for Louisiana and Annie Jo Howard. So can Bryn Fortier get her back going for this team in the middle of the lineup?
Defense for Lake Oswego, Privatsky, Commodore Douglass, and Moore. Francis behind the plate, then Leach, Chiang, and O'Mara, who just had that amazing at-bat, 15-pitch at-bat. She's out in right field. Ava Brenden in the circle for Oregon.
Brenden, 22 innings pitched. She's got a 2.45 ERA with 18 strikeouts. She throws a fastball changeup. Has been working on a drop. And again, she's got that really cool nickname, Avocado.
Yeah. Starting things off, facing Taylor Gillis. Gillis hitting .429. She has 6 hits in the World Series, including an RBI, put an RBI up on the board. Yesterday went 2 for 4 against Washington. This one goes right back at Brenden. It was going to be a quick play to have to make. Coming across her body.
As a pitcher, that ball gets on you in a hurry. Kayla Gillis and the ball right back up the middle. It's incredible, you know, as a pitcher when you're able to get your glove on it. Privatsky, the third baseman, able to make a play on it. But Kayla Gillis, the leadoff hitter for this Canadian team, their head coach speaks so highly of her and her work ethic.
This Canadian team out of Victoria, British Columbia. They had to beat the team out of St. John, New Brunswick twice to make it here. And Southern rounds out the second. Rob Milliken heading up Team Canada. His 10th season of volunteering. Also coaches hockey, plays professional hockey. Brent Fortier pops up into the stands.
Bring it hard, right? Come on, get through that ball, girl.
Nice catch.
Fortier for the plate has the best power on this Canadian team. Has hit a couple of out in her day this year.
It's been the theme so far today. Some really good hitting pitchers. We always love to see that.
Been quiet so far in this World Series, but there's always time to step up, especially in an elimination game.
Runner's going to third, and she is safe. Kayla Gillis making her way over to third.
Great reactions by Gillis. She sees that this ball is going to be a 100-hopper to the plate, and so she decides to take off. You gotta love this, and Gillis described as 100%, 100% of the time.
Reaches out to get that one and foul it off.
You think about how important that is, too, for Kayla Gillis to have moved to third base. There's so many different ways to score from third base with less than 2 outs.
Hard kid, right? Come on, drive something out, girl. That's a good drive up there. We go.
I feel like we're going to see a big battle here throughout this one.
Yeah. Canada working Oregon deep into counts.
Count runs full for Brent Fortier.
Riley O'Meara out there in right field with her long bat. And it was Brent Fortier who had the best seat in the house for that long at bat.
Yeah.
Returning the favor.
Yeah, I'm gonna rise this pitch down, rise up.
Pitch should be a bat. And she will take her base. It's runners on the corners for Canada.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 13, Ruby Anderson.
It brings us to Ruby Anderson, the first baseman for Canada. She also pitches for this team. Just 1 out.
How she became an Astros fan all the way up in Canada. Maybe she jumped on the bandwagon last season. Maybe she's been a fan for her entire life. I don't know.
Fortier goes ahead and moves over to second.
I like it though. That would be my favorite sports team.
Oh yeah?
Homer. It is.
Homer.
I know. I was back in the Astrodome days though a fan. even with those uniforms, but that's actually coming back into style.
Yeah,
the stripes, the horizontal stripes. Whatever. 70s and 80s, early 80s coming back around.
Anderson with a hopper. Komitor trying to field it to get 48 at third. And Anderson will go ahead and take second. Ruby Anderson sending home a run.
It's a tricky play for Lia Komitor because she was playing at the middle of the field. Look at the position that she started. She's very close to second base. That ball pulled her towards her right side, deep into the hole. A heads up drop by her just to even throw that ball to third base. Trying to get an out anywhere she can.
Still two in scoring position for Presley Mace. Mace hitting 222 in Portland. Yesterday, 1 for 3 against Washington with a run scored.
The field of play, if you do catch a foul ball, you get to keep it. It's yours, courtesy of the Little League Softball World Series.
Presley Mace playing a lot of different sports. Plays basketball, volleyball, does a little track and field hockey.
Doing it all.
Now we've got an umbrella out in center field.
That's something that you hear every day.
Yes.
We have come off one of our cameras.
Yeah, that's exactly
A little
what.
sunshade.
Definitely no rain in the forecast right now.
No.
Beautiful, beautiful day here.
Yeah, blocking that sun for our guys out there.
And it's a good thing that it's not raining, because I've been here when it's rained a little bit, and it's a good thing we're on television and not smell-o-vision, because this is a working dairy, and at times you're like, are there cows in there? Even though there aren't cows around, but yeah, every once in a while you're like, makes you think. Look at all that ice cream.
Presley Mace loading the bases.
Canada, get done.
I know. I was just thinking about the eye that they've had at the plate. Taking some close pitches, made Ava work in the circle.
Oregon infield's going to huddle up.
Infield fly right now, okay? So stay there, okay? Remember, on the ground, gotta go, in the air, don't have to, okay? Good job.
25 pitches already in this inning. Brenden. 48 worked herself out of that bases with a jam, and Canada now returning the favor to Oregon.
Here's Maria Smith.
Everything together, not a girl.
Smith stands in the box, very closed off.
Keep your hand on the ball, right? Eyes to contact, come on.
Little unorthodox, works for her.
That's a girl.
Very unique.
Come on, off the hat on the ball.
Brittany gets her to swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, just 1 out with the bases loaded.
Come on, kid, hit something hard. On the ground, gotta go, right? On the ground, gotta go. Not a girl, not a girl.
Lays off of that pitch high coming in from Ava. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Over the head of the pitcher, 1 run across. They're hoping to get 2. They will. And Maria Smith is able to get over to second as well. Canada up 3-0.
The most impressive part about this hit is the fact that Maria Smith
Swung and missed 2 times early in the count on an inside pitch, able to stick in there, make the adjustment on that inside pitch, drive it right back up the middle for a couple of RBI. Would have liked to have seen this throw not cut off and make its way all the way to the plate.
No problem, okay? So let's just get out of this. Get play first, get it out, look the runner back, get it out, with regular depth now, as bases aren't loaded, okay? Huh? No, look her back. If she goes, you gotta play there. Okay? Hey, let's go great defense. Just help me know how. Keep this work hard. I'm with you. Let's go ahead. Okay? Defense on third. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Here we go, girls.
Good pep talk from Lia Komitor. Refocusing his infield.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 2, Berit Ballew.
This is Berit Ballew.
Keep your nose in there, right? Keep your nose in there. Come on, girl.
Boston's hitting .375. 1 for 1 yesterday with an RBI and a run scored against Washington. And the bases are loaded again for Team Canada.
Impressive first inning for Team Canada, just getting it done.
Third
Walk in this inning, scattered in with 3 hits. So they've done a good job of getting people on and then pushing them across here. 3 runs, just 1 out.
Taylor Milligan is the second baseman. Her dad is the manager. She is her favorite athlete as her sister Ryan plays college softball, but that was pretty neat. Ava Brenden gets the strikeout.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 3,
Bases
Addison.
still loaded, 2 outs now for the number 9 hitter, Addison Finley. Team Canada making it all the way through their lineup here in the first.
Brendan's starting to locate her pitches a little bit better in the circle.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Ava Brenden getting back with it. A couple of Ks to end that one, but Canada leads 3-0.
This is so great. How do you all know each other?
We're slingers.
We sling. Hey guys. Yeah, we like to make our own choices.
Be in control.
Let's move this party inside. It's game time.
Come on. With Sling, it's easy to watch all the live TV we want.
Without paying for channels we don't need.
Oh, Sling.
What did you think we were doing?
I didn't want to take my clothes off.
Sling TV is the live TV you love, only better, and only $25 a month. Watch America's #1 live TV streaming service for 7 days free. Go to slingtv.com.
Guys, how frustrating is it to find a great pair of jeans? They never have the right color, style, or size. Too tight here, too loose there, too long here. I have the perfect solution for you. M. Taylor Custom Jeans. Stop spending hours trying stuff on. Download the free M. Taylor app on iOS or Android. Standard jeans use just 2 measurements. M. Taylor Custom Jeans use 7 different measurements to give you the perfect fit. Design your own custom jeans for just $79. Choose from hundreds of styles, delivered right to your door. Download the M. Taylor app. M. Taylor measures you digitally and is 20% more accurate than a professional tailor, all from home.
It was so easy to be measured by M. Taylor. It took less than 30 seconds. This is definitely my favorite pair of jeans. They fit perfectly.
To get custom jeans, shirts, or suits, your phone can measure you right now with free shipping and a money-back guarantee at just $79. Get your new favorite pair of jeans today. M. Taylor, available now on the Apple App Store, Android, and mtaylor.com.
Canada on top of Oregon 3-0 as we head to the top of the second. We saw some battles in that first inning. Canada able to make it all the way through their lineup. We will see Oregon start off with their number 7 hitter, Megan Chiang. I already tell this one's going to be a battle. Remember the last batter we saw up for Oregon was Riley O'Mara, and she had a 15 pitch at bat.
38 pitches in the inning for 48. A lot of times you like that to be your pitch count in the third inning. Yeah. But she got out of it unscathed. That's what's pretty impressive. Didn't allow a run to come across. See if she can be a little bit more efficient here in the second inning.
Pitch count. Right, yeah. She does a good job of hiding the ball in her windup. You can see a lot of different unique pitchers' windups in this tournament. She doesn't let her ball hand separate from her glove hand. Good way of hiding your grip.
Chiang fouls it off. We heard Allison tell the story about how Lia Komitor brought this Oregon team to the field just to check it out before districts, and that's when Megan Chiang, she realized she was supposed to go to an academic camp and miss districts, and she realized, no, I need to stay and be with my team, and that was a really tough decision, but she wanted to be with this Oregon team.
Well, that's what you love. I mean, this is part of your summer vacation. You typically go to camp or you play some Little League with folks in your community. She chose to stay home and stay on the field.
Third baseman Ella Privatsky.
Protect yourself.
And it is interesting, you can tell that Fourier has some really, I would say her velocity is not overpowering, but Oregon is behind. Everything they've been shooting off the righties has been to the right side of the field.
Privatsky stays fair to the right side of the field.
Disappointing. So they've got first and second pulled over, right field pulled over, Maria Smith, the center fielder, pulled over. They're doing that because everything is being shot right side from the righties. You can see, look at the way that the infield is scooched over to the line, but that ball still gets down for a base hit.
Number 9 hitter is the catcher, Camille Francis.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the second hit for Oregon that just snuck down the first base line. And when you take a look at where Ruby Anderson, the first baseman for Canada, sets up, she really opens up the first base line to where one can easily sneak by her. Well off the line, maybe she's making a little bit of adjustment now, I think, and standing closer towards the first base line, that she's a few feet over the other way.
And Taylor Milliken, the second baseman, is way over toward first. You've got Maria Smith, the center fielder, who's shading to the right side. So you can definitely tell that the coaching staff for Canada, because of Fourier's ability to throw on the outside corner to the righties, and that the ball's being shot off that way, that they're shading.
And Camille Francis perfectly places it to the left side of the field.
Gotta love it.
Hannah Southern, the shortstop, was even breaking towards second base, really opened up the left side of the field. And the runner wasn't even going on the pitch. She just decides to break towards second base anyway, but really opens up the left side. It's like Oregon, though, using the full field.
Yeah.
To the top of the Oregon order we go with Lia Komitor.
Come on, Rick.
The shortstop. I'd say one of the smallest players for Oregon, but got some speed.
some good averaging power from that leadoff spot. She does that just here, gets a pitch up in the zone, and just is going to line drive this back up the middle. Gets this past the infield and plates the first big run of the game for Oregon.
Privatsky is able to score. Camille Francis at second with Komitor at first. Maddie Douglass hit to the shortstop. They were trying to make the play at second, but it's dropped.
Another example, you gotta have good communication. The second baseman, Taylor Milliken, has gotta be talking to her shortstop, because remember, the shortstop, Hannah Southern, is looking down at the ball to field it, so she doesn't know where the runner running from first to second is, how much time she has, but the second baseman has to be talking to her.
And remember, we talked about how shaded she is to the right side, so she wasn't to the bag on time, and that's where you're exactly right. Milliken needs to be saying, I'm late, go to first. Yeah, communication, huge factor at all levels of the game.
Just one out here for Ava Brenden, the pitcher, with the bases loaded. We saw Canada load the bases. Last time they went up to bat, now it's Oregon's turn. Brenden hits to second. They're looking to throw home. It was dropped, so the run will score. Oregon cuts the lead to 1.
Uncharacteristic error by Kayla Gillis back behind the plate. They had her at home. They had the one cut off. They had the second error, but unfortunately, just got a little nervous trying to catch it and took her eye off the ball or whatever it is, but didn't get out. Canada.
Rose talked about how important the fundamentals are, the ability to throw the ball, catch the ball, work on that stuff constantly, positioning, ball, bag, back up. Always make sure that you're going to the right spot, going after the ball first. If you don't get the ball, then you go to your bag. If you don't have the ball or you're not going to your bag, you're backing up. Everybody should be doing something.
Working ahead, 0-2 on Shelby Moore. Bases still loaded, just one out.
Hardly on the ground. Hey, protect here, let him bow.
Komitor, Douglass, and Brenden on the bases. What a snag by Anderson.
Ruby Anderson getting it done with the bases loaded. Canada in trouble. This ball shot at her. Picks off the line drive. Steps on first. Big inning-ending double play.
ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game. And there's nobody here with me. I'm alone.
The Little League World Series, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods.
More games, more fun, more affordable than you think. Field lighting from Musco, the official lighting sponsor of Little League, creates new opportunities for teams and players. Musco offers special pricing, financing, and fundraising help. You'll save more with volunteer installation, and you'll keep the light on your field and out of neighboring homes. Visit musco.com/Little League for a free guide to lighting your field. Musco, we make it happen.
It's time to refinance your student loans. You can go to one lender and hope for a good rate, Or a site with multiple lenders that give you rate guesstimates and sell your data, so you're swamped with sales calls. Don't gamble. Refinance at Credible.com and compare actual rates, not guesstimates, from top lenders without affecting your credit score. You could save on average $250 a month, and they never sell your data. Visit Credible.com before your next payment is due.
Shop LittleLeagueStore.net for all your Little League World Series official merchandise. Be a part of the excitement and gear up with Little League World Series collectible jerseys, caps, and a whole lot more. Shop now at LittleLeagueStore.net.
Bottom of the second in this quarterfinal game between Canada and Oregon. Winner is moving on to our second semifinal, which will be played tomorrow. We already know that Ohio and Louisiana will play in the first semifinal tomorrow at 7 Eastern. One of these teams is going to be in that other semifinal
Now
game.
batting for Team Canada, number 1.
Canada was able to bat all the way through the order in the first inning, so we will start with the top of the order here in the second. Kyla Gillis. She led off with a single. And we'll do it again. Maybe looking to take a couple more. Going to third, gets down in time.
How about having her at the top of your order? She's got a great swing, you guys. Watch her get her hands to this pitch. Just so smoothly, not a lot of movement. Her swing, not a very big load, just gets to contact and drives it the opposite way. That is a beautiful swing, one of the best swings that I think that we've seen here. Better yet, she ends up at third base for a triple.
First multi-base hit for Kyla Gillis in this tournament. And Hannah Southern now steps up.
You've been saying, Courtney, this game just feels like it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
Back and forth. We've seen scoring on both sides, long at bats.
Well, I love the fact that Gillis comes out right after Oregon puts a 2-spot up, almost takes the lead, and is like, oh no, now it's our turn.
Yeah.
You know, it's like boxing. You punch, and you get punched, you punch right back.
And right after the error that she made, too. She dropped that ball to force it home.
Hey, anything outside, right? Drum on second base, you're going.
Brendan changing speeds to get Hannah Southern.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 14, Brent.
It doesn't matter at what level. We talk about how important the changeup is, and this one floats in. Brendan picking up a strikeout in a key situation, her third of the game.
48 showing bite on that first pitch. She's got Gillis on third. Canada didn't start off pool play with their best showing, but they really rallied in those final 3 pool play games. Come into this at 2-2 after the pool play action, where you play 4 games for the day of rest. Big swing from 48 will give another strikeout to Brenden. She's got 4, starting to feel her groove. She's struck out 4 of the last 5 batters she's faced.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 13, Ruby Anderson.
Ruby Anderson is the young lady who just had that awesome catch for the double play over at first when Canada was in the field.
Some good defense in the quarterfinal games.
Got some diving catches.
That's where you get extra stuff for two there, right? Other girl, keep going. Atta girl, don't go out there.
Locating that fastball. That's a pitch that she'll go to on both sides of the plate. She feels comfortable to go up with it, down with it. Locates her pitch as well.
3 strikeouts in a row for Ava Brenden. She got 5 strikeouts now in this game. Oregon will try to even it up on the other side.
Hiring was always a huge challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show for it. Then I found ZipRecruiter. They figured out hiring. I post my job, they put it all over the web, and they send me the right people because their technology is smart. ZipRecruiter often sends me the right person in 24 hours.
The smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter, the preferred job site of college sports fans. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/buckets.
Mike and I went on our honeymoon to Maui and it was amazing. We were like, let's move here. So we bought a timeshare there. In 2015, we were expecting our firstborn child and it became a lot of work just to get out of the house, let alone to Maui.
Finally, one of your friends actually told us about Timeshare Exit Team, and they were great.
Time changes everything. If your timeshare no longer fits your life, call Timeshare Exit Team today or go to 321exit.com.
August is the best time because it is Little League time. Little League sports starting on the 16th. Right now, we've got Little League softball here in Portland, quarterfinals. We've already seen 2 teams advance, and now Canada and Oregon really battling as we head to the 3rd. This will be Brooke Leach leading off for Oregon, who was able to answer with a couple of runs in the top of the second after Canada scored 3 in the bottom of the first. This Oregon team has a little bit of a different path than the other teams to get to Portland. You know, there's always a host team. So since they are local, they just have to win their district. 48 trying to hustle to make it. Want to play Little League in your local community? Visit playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League program near you.
Special pinch runner for Oregon District 4.
Megan Chiang will be a special pinch runner coming in for Oregon. You get 2 of those per game, only 1 per inning.
District 4, number 2, Megan Voss.
Megan Voss stepping up to the plate, subbing in for Oregon. Lays down the bunt. Got some time. Chiang trying to go over to third, but the throw is in time and they get her.
Great job by Canada to make sure they're getting all the bases covered. Bunt goes down, and it was an excellent one. Love the way that base comes across to Anderson, and then Love the fact that Addison Finlay, the left fielder, comes in to make sure that the runner cannot advance from first to third. Really nice play, picking up 2 outs for Team Canada.
We've seen some good defense today. This is Kyla Zhang at the plate for Oregon. We talked about the mandatory play rule. If you have 12 or fewer players, each player has to play 6 consecutive defensive outs and get an at-bat. And this Oregon team really feels like they want to carry 12 players because these players work hard to earn that playing time. If you have 13 or more, you just have to have 1 at-bat for each player.
Yeah, they wanted each of the players to be more involved and get that time on defense, contribute a little bit more to the team.
Zhang rolls it to the shortstop. Hannah Southern making that toss. Score stays the same as we head to the bottom of the third. Canada on top by 1.
Do you ever have too much stuff to carry and no easy way to do it? Those days are over. At Scotty Vest, we make great looking clothing with tons of hidden pockets and unique features. Now you can carry all your stuff hands-free while looking great. Gadget lovers, use our pockets for your cell phone, charging cables, and even a full-size tablet or laptop. Travelers, breeze through airport security, leave that extra bag at home, and know your wallet and passport are safe. Love the outdoors? Have immediate access to your headphones, sunglasses, even a drink on the go. Never worry about misplacing anything ever again. The uses are endless. Scotty Vest will change your life. Try it out. Visit ScottyVest.com and browse dozens of styles for both men and women. There are jackets, pants, hoodies, and more. For a limited time, use promo code TD20 for 20% off your first order.
Presenting Little League University, an essential online tool to prepare coaches, umpires, parents, and everyone involved in Little League baseball and softball for a winning experience on and off the field. Whether you are in the game or in the stands, learn about all the ways you can make an impact. Visit littleleagueu.org today.
Beautiful grounds here at Alpenrose Dairy, the site of the Little League Softball World Series. What an honor to get to come play at Alpenrose Stadium with so much on the line. These 2 teams fighting for a spot in the semifinals. Canada leading by 1 after scoring all 3 of their runs in the bottom of the first.
It's been a pretty good battle so far. We've seen good defensive plays. We've seen a clutch hit or 2. We've seen pitchers work out of jams, load the bases, then work out of jams.
So we're seeing a few substitutions being made because of that minimum mandatory play rule. Everybody gets to play, so this is kind of the place in the game where we see those subs come in, since Little League Softball only plays 6 innings.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 5, Presley Mace.
Presley Mace leading off the third for Canada. She walked in her first at bat in the first.
Hey, on time, right? Let's go.
Mace finding some room and left. Let's check in with Allison.
Certainly all the games today have been available live on ESPN2 and here on ESPN News, but the previous games in the Little League World Series have all been available on the newly launched ESPN Plus, and that's brand new this year. It's been a huge benefit for fans and family who haven't been able to travel with these teams. They can still watch them through their ESPN Plus, but it's also been big for a lot of the players and the coaches. Ava Brenden's one of them. As soon as she found out who her teams were, she got her ESPN Plus subscription and used it to scout her future opponents. Managers have mentioned it as well. It's been a big benefit and actually a tool for them in their preparation.
They were all excited to tell us about how they've been watching film on their opponents here in Portland.
In the past, you didn't really know who you were going to face when you showed up here in Portland. You were busy playing yourself and not really the opportunity to do a whole lot of research. And now there's all that video. You can take a look, see what opposing pitchers are going to throw at you, what type of defensive alignments you might face.
It's a great skill to have because a lot of these players are going to want to play collegiately, and especially now at the Division I level, there are so many games that are online you can go back and watch, to where these college players are just able to scout on their own, as well as the coaches. But that's a skill that you get in the habit of. Want to compete competitively and make it to that next level, especially at Division I. It's like doing your homework.
I think it's a fun homework assignment.
Yeah.
Watching softball. Two balls and two strikes to Berit Ballew here with a runner in scoring position. Presley Mace is over at second.
And one thing that we didn't mention too with the ESPN Plus app is the amount of watch parties that have been going on back home in these local communities. Local establishments being able to see all the ball play, and of course all day to day, all the quarterfinals. It's a nice luxury to have, and huge gatherings of sometimes over 100 people watching their teams together.
Because Portland can be pretty far away from some of these teams. And we've got a team from Ohio, we have a team from Tennessee, Pennsylvania. We'll see them in the next game. This is Cassidy Rouse up batting for Canada. Rouse is hitting .500 with a couple of hits in the World Series. Yesterday, a really good day for Cassidy, 2 for 2 with 2 RBI. Ava Brenden back-to-back strikeouts. She got 7 strikeouts now in this one. Oregon trailing by 1.
El Nino? Meat sweats? Aliens. That's the one, okay?
And your comment is no one, because of the alien invasion. In unrelated news, ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game. And there's nobody here with me.
Working out an incline trainer is butter.
This machine is awesome. I don't know how to say it any other way. It's like you're actually there.
We could be running in China.
Red run through the streets of Paris.
You got this big, huge screen.
I love it. The trainer who's challenged me in a way that I'd never been challenged before.
Dead Horse Point.
We're in Hawaii.
Santorini, Greece. Take it all in.
Every day, it's a new adventure.
I have a trainer that's working out with me in my home.
You guys are doing incredible.
You got Johnny on the spot.
Johnny on the spot.
Mr. Johnny on the spot.
Telling you can do this.
Let's run faster, faster.
Come on, keep pushing with me.
Trainer will even tell you to get off your treadmill and does cross training.
I could feel those muscles burning.
As you're going up, the incline is going up.
In a 12-week study following the workout and diet guide found at NordicTrack.com/incline study, participants lost an average of 20 pounds.
It's easier to put on the jeans.
Well, I don't know. How do I look? I'm 55.
I feel fantastic.
Fantastic.
You want to get from 0.0 to Mach 2.
Go get it. Slice it.
Go to NordicTrack.com now.
I didn't know.
Welcome back to Alpenrose. Of course, we are doing this Alpenrose Ice Cream Challenge because what's unique about this venue is that it is on a working dairy farm. So we already have seen Berry Cheesecake and Salted Snickerdoodle advance to the semifinal. Now we have a cookies and cream mountain blackberry battle. So we just started out with the cookies and cream. Oh man, look at that.
Yummy.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Man, so good.
This is like the 7th inning stretch, right? This is like the
Sugar Rush.
Board District 4, number 10, Ella Privatsky.
Cream, pretty good. It's a solid choice.
Coach. I don't want to run out.
Do you like this one, huh, Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was your choice for the bracket.
Yeah.
Ella Privatsky rounding out to second. It's been fun, but I had some of the young ladies for Team Canada come up and ask me, hey, in the last game, who won the ice cream bracket challenge? Who advanced?
Now batting for Oregon District 4.
It's a thing. This is a thing.
Camille Francis.
People starting up.
Yeah, remember, Sarge made her own bracket.
Yeah. The Sarge is legit.
Yep. Oh, wow.
It's really good.
Camille Francis right back at 48. All right, Allison. Oh, yeah.
Taking care of us every game with the ice cream deliveries. Highlight of the
Now batting
game.
for Oregon District 4, number 1.
What do you think about this one?
The shortstop, Lia Komitor.
They keep getting better.
Oh, that's really good.
Wow.
Man, and you know, that's a classic flavor. Like, you can't go wrong with cookies and cream. They did it right.
Yep.
That's really good. Have you tried all the flavors, Alex?
No, not all of them, but I'd probably try cookies and cream later.
I think it'll be a fave. I think that's a smart decision by Alex there.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna go try it later, right?
Yeah.
We're just trying to motivate people to eat ice cream. It's our job up here.
Look, that guy's got it. He knows what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Yes.
It's so unique that this World Series is held on a real dairy farm.
Big thanks to Alpenrose for letting us try all these flavors too.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Lia Komitor, one hops over to short. She's safe. Plenty of time.
Lia Komitor just so much speed.
Oregon District 4, number 4, Berit
Dumps this ball down in front of the shortstop. Southern, good job of coming up, but Komitor just easily gonna leg that out.
That'll go down as a hit for Komitor, and here is Berit Ballew. Ruby Anderson. She's got a lot of work over there at first base today. Canada still on top, 3-2.
Booking a flight at the last minute doesn't have to be expensive. Just go to Priceline. It's the best place to book a flight a few days before my trip and still save up to 40%. Just tap and go. For the best savings on flights, go to Priceline.
Paying too much for insurance you don't even understand? Well, eSurance makes it simple and affordable. In fact, drivers who switched from Geico to eSurance saved an average of $412. That's auto and home insurance for the modern world. eSurance, an Allstate company. Click or call. Paying too much for insurance that isn't the right fit? Well, eSurance makes finding the right coverage easy. In fact, drivers who switched from Geico to eSurance saved an average of $412. That's auto and home insurance for the modern world. eSurance, an Allstate company. Click or call.
How do you all know each other?
We're slingers.
We sling.
Let's move this party inside.
With Sling, it's easy to watch all the live TV we want.
Without paying for channels we don't need.
Oh, Sling. What did you think we were doing?
Start slinging for $25 a month. Try your first 7 days free.
Get ready to take the field. The next Little League season is starting soon, but you can't play unless you're on the team. Now, finding your team's league is just a click away. Whether it's baseball, softball, or challenger program, there's a Little League waiting for you. So dream big and join thousands of kids around the country and around the world. To register, start a league, or more information, go to playlittleleague.org.
Bottom of the fourth we go. Canada on top of Oregon, 3-2. Last year we saw the team representing the Southwest take it all home. Waco, Texas was our champion last year. These are the last 5 champions. Haven't seen an international team ever win the Little League Softball World Series, but Team Canada certainly battled this week and today. They lead 3-2. Fighting for that spot in the semifinals.
Now batting for Team Canada, number 1, Kyla Gillis.
To the top of the Canadian order we go. Kyla Gillis. She's got a single, a triple, and a run scored.
Gillis had that leadoff triple last inning, or 2 innings ago, excuse me, I should say. Canada wasn't able to push her across.
This one bounces over to Ballew at second. Well, Thursday, the Little League World Series gets underway from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, with an opening round quadruple header. Will start at 1 p.m. Eastern with Puerto Rico and South Korea. Then the kids from Iowa take it on New York, followed by Mexico, Australia at 7 on ESPN2. Houston battles Rhode Island. All games streaming live on the ESPN app, so you can watch anywhere. Two down here in the bottom of the fourth for Hannah Southern. Nobody on. And that'll do it. A quick one for Oregon. We'll see their bats on the other side, trailing by 1.
Where will your dreams take you? Wherever you want to go.
The address is Williamsport.
Don't doubt it or run from it. Run towards it. Chase it. Till you wake up one day and you're living it. We are told to dream big, but first we must dream little.
Series champions.
The Little League World Series, Thursday on the networks of ESPN. Presented by Dick's Sporting Goods.
Want to save money on pet food and supplies? Shop online at Chewy.com.
When I shop at Chewy.com, I know I'm getting an amazing deal on my pet's food. I save on my dog's food, their treats, their toys.
At Chewy.com, you'll always find low prices on your favorite brands. Plus, you get fast, free 1 to 2 day shipping.
Prices are important to me because I have 4 dogs, and Chewy saves me money.
I just found my dog's food for less than what I buy it in the store. I love Chewy.com.
Save 20% on your first order and get fast, free 1 to 2 day shipping. Start saving today at Chewy.com.
When the world is watching and you need your logo to be perfect, you need certainty. At 4imprint, we give you the ultimate guarantee. Because when something has your logo on it, it matters. To you, your customers, your coworkers, and to us. Our wide selection always changes to keep up with the latest trends. But there is one thing we deliver that's timeless. Certainty. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Let's swing like we mean it. Let's jump after the jump on this pitcher right now. Get after it. Swing like we mean it. We got the meat of our order coming up. We got 3, 4, 5. Let's do some damage right here. 7, help yourself out. Starts with you. It's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, girls. Attack, attack, attack.
Jaime Commodore has been so positive with his Oregon team who have been listening in their huddles. Trying to fire them up here, get the bats going. They're only down by a run.
You know, looking at my scorecard, both of these lineups are in the exact same spot in their lineups coming into this inning. Meaning Ava Brenden, the 3 holes coming up for Oregon. Brent 40 in the 3 hole. And the next half inning is coming up for Canada. That's how even this game has been.
It'll be the pitcher, Ava Brenden, leading off here in the top of the 5th.
Good eye. Good eye, Sam. Let's go. Start us off right here, kid.
Brenden lays off of that pitch from 48. Gets past Southern at short. And Ava Brenden starting things off by getting on first. Reaches on the error. So we did get the other flavor in this ice cream challenge.
Special pitch runner for Oregon District 4, number 5, Maddie Douglass.
This is Alpenrose, I believe.
Yeah.
I think this is
Back
nice
for Oregon District 4, number 11, Shelby Moore.
Has a couple
Mountain
of,
Blackberry, I'm sorry.
has a couple of seeds as well.
Thank you, Dom.
This is very good. I think the seeds fully making me think it's like really healthy.
Yeah,
Healthier
I
than the
know.
Oreo cookie.
I thought this was all really healthy.
It is. Again, like Allison said, the calories don't count.
No, they don't. It's part of the job. Yum.
Good stuff. It's the most ice cream I think that I've had in a very long time. It's like an ice cream buffet.
It
seems
is.
like. Does everybody have an answer?
I think I know what I'm doing.
Did you try this one?
I did. I just ate it.
I have to go back and forth. I have to try again.
Shelby Moore trying to beat out the throw. She does. Canada can't grab the ball. Oregon's looking to come home. They tie it up.
Oregon just really using their round in his inning. Shelby Moore is going to get on top of this pitch. Another drop on the hand of 48. Kyla Gillis comes out. It was a good throw to the first baseman, except it's a little bit up the line. Ruby Anderson is unable to get to it. Able to tie up this game, you guys. That pep talk by Lia Komitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, just staying positive with his crew, knowing that the meat of their order is coming up. And I'm not a little surprised that this game is tied after what we've seen through the first 4 innings. Brooke Leach has gotten on both times.
Pass ball, right? For the bigger league, pass ball, Phil. Make sure you read it.
Ahead, 0-2.
Ready to protect, rookie. I like it. Ready to protect, you. Let's go.
They call her rookie, and it almost sounds like rookie.
Yeah, it does. That's going to be a strikeout for 48. Her first one. So many things you got to double check, making sure you hit the minimum mandatory play rule, because if a team does not play all their players, their manager will be ejected for the remainder of the tournament. So really important to keep up with that. This is Riley O'Mara. Remember her? She had the 15 pitch at bat in the first.
Watch me, okay? Watch me. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, ground ball backside the field. You got to score. Back to the pitcher. not score. Work hard to fly. This side of the field, wait till they throw.
Romero goes right back at 48. Here comes the run. Safe. And Oregon jumps ahead.
Routine ball put in play, but this is why it's so important for the pitcher, any infielder, to look back a runner at third. 48 goes over to first and gets a good out. But the problem is, because she didn't look back the runner, Moore's able to take off toward home, and it scores the go-ahead run for Oregon.
Kyla Zhang, her second trip to the plate here. Now Oregon with the lead.
Great base running too by Shelby Moore to notice that Bryn 48 didn't really look her back. Now, Bryn 48 could have given a good pump fake and she would have been caught right there, head towards home, but let's go ahead run.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think that the big learning lesson in that is you want an out, so necessarily just getting the runner at third isn't going to help you a whole bunch. Maybe you fake her back to third and then pick up the easy out at first. Because even if you do go after her at third, you just pick up one out and there's still a runner on base. So it's interesting to think about, all right, how do you want to do this? Which runner do you want to go after?
Zhang chops one to 48. Nice throw over to first. But look at Oregon taking the lead in this elimination game. Winner is moving on to the semifinal.
You shouldn't be rushed into booking a hotel. With Expedia's add-on advantage, booking a flight unlocks discounts on select hotels until the day you leave for your trip. Add-on advantage, only when you book with Expedia.
My name is Jeff Sheldon, and I'm the founder of Upmonk. Before ShipStation, it was crazy. Like, it's great when you see, 100 orders come in, but then you realize I got 100 orders that I actually have to ship out. ShipStation streamlined that whole process. The order data, the weights of the items, everything is seamlessly put into ShipStation. So when we print the shipping label, everything's pretty much done. It's so much easier. So now we're ready, bring on the orders.
ShipStation, the #1 choice of online sellers. Go to shipstation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
Don't gamble with your student loans. Refinance somewhere else and get rate guesstimates from companies who may sell your data. Refinance at Credible.com and compare actual rates from top lenders. Visit Credible.com before your next payment is due.
Canada trailing Oregon 4-3. We'll see their bats come up to the plate. We got an update on our ice cream challenge. The bracket continuing to wheel down the flavors. Mountain blackberry. Moving on over cookies and cream. I'm kind of sad about that one. I'm sad like you're sad about the peanut butter fudge.
Yeah.
Cookies and cream was awesome.
It was awesome.
Again, this one was a tie, so our crew back in our truck, in our production truck, had to break the tie. And
it was a tie. You're right, Courtney. You can see which way I voted because mine's empty. Now, because it was a tie, we're going with the official here. Sarge, you said Mountain Blackberry all the way, so we're putting Mountain Blackberry through. Can you fill it in?
Yeah, Mountain Blackberry. For the win.
I love that she has a bracket.
Yeah.
Ice cream challenge.
All right, we're official.
It's official score.
Next day is bubble gum and the white chocolate raspberry truffle.
Ooh, you got in that one?
Probably the white chocolate raspberry truffle. And I'm a good girl.
Alright, thank you, Sarge.
Man, that was amazing. Oh yeah. Bryn 48 leading off for Canada. Oregon able to take the lead in the last inning. awesome catch. The Sports Center tonight after Mets Yankees on ESPN with the Johns, Anderson and Bushagras. They'll have a full recap of DeGrom versus Severino, plus the latest on Odell Beckham Jr. and the Giants, and Tim Hasselbeck with Sam Darnold and Saquon Barkley's fantasy impact. Sports Center after Monday Night Baseball on ESPN and ESPN. Great catch by Lia Komitor at short, and that brings us to Zoe Willington. Subbing in and Ruby Anderson's spot to hit.
I'll throw you, right? Come on, no fighting it, swing hard. Come on, kid.
Willington searching for that first hit. She's been able to get on thanks to a walk and a hit by a pitch in this tournament. Rolling to Komitor.
Think about the way that Ava Brenden has kept her team in this game. The amount of strikeouts that she's had, it's been a back and forth game to allow Oregon to make that comeback. It's a go-ahead run right now, 4-3, but she's been just shut down this Canadian offense.
Yeah, we saw Canada back all the way through the lineup in the first inning. Brenden was able to end that inning with back-to-back strikeouts. Her first 2 strikeouts of this game. Now has 8 strikeouts. Presley Mace speeding out the throw.
I feel like a turning point in this game was when Kayla Gillis, the leadoff hitter for Canada, got that leadoff triple, and then Ava Brenden got 3 strikeouts in a row after that. That to me was like she turned on the burners and was ready to finish out this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You give up a leadoff triple, and you're like, okay, I can't get down by another run. You're gonna, strike out the side after that. It was impressive, and then she was also the leadoff that got on. It was an error, but still, last inning to start the rally to put 2 runs up on the board.
Here she is ahead of Maria Smith, 0-2.
Courtney, I chatted with Maria Smith's mom about that kind of unorthodox batting stance where she really closes off that shoulder. She said it's something she started about 3 years ago, was looking to get a little more power, a little more pop in her swing. She had some success with it, so she's stayed with it. The coaches haven't tried to change it all. They said as long as you're comfortable, the production's there, you can stick with it.
We were wondering about her really closed off stance, so that's some great insight from her mom.
She has 2 big RBI in this game, back in the first inning, on that double.
Hitting is a funny thing. What works for some may not work for others, and if it's working, leave it alone a lot of times.
1-2. Another strikeout for Ava Brenden. After 5 innings, our score, Oregon 4, Canada 3.
El Nino? Meat sweats? Aliens. That's the one, okay?
And your comment is no one, because of the alien invasion. In unrelated news, ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game. And there's nobody here with me.
Nasty change up, huh? Well, I hope he throws it again next time. Because you're gonna crush it.
Nick Walton here with the latest from Bell & Howell. We call it Tac Visor. Tac Visor can do things no ordinary visor can do. Like block blinding glare without blocking your view. So invisible dangers suddenly become visible. And enhance colors to give you vision as sharp as an eagle's. The secret is Bell & Howell's light filtering technology.
Look at that windshield. Tell me what you see. A blank screen? Just a blank screen. Go put on the Tac Visor and take a look again. What? What the? That's crazy.
Best of all, Tac Visor is easy to install in
any car.
Act now to get a tack visor for just $19.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order today and we'll upgrade you to our 2-in-1 tack visor. Just pay a separate fee. When the sun goes down, use the night vision visor to improve visibility and block dangerous glare from oncoming headlights. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-840-7595. Again, that's 1-800-840-7595. Or order online at tackvisor.com.
Top of the 6 of our elimination game. This is the third quarterfinal of the day. Oregon able to jump out and take the lead back in the 5th. We'll see if they can get their bats going once again. Spot in the semifinals on the line. It'll be Ella Privatsky leading off for Oregon.
Now batting for Oregon District 4, number 10, Ella Privatsky.
This Oregon team used to come and watch this event from the stands. They're about 6 miles down the road in Lake Oswego. And now here they are playing so close to a spot in the semis.
Hard for Canada at 148 to keep the score exactly where it's at right here. 4-3, just down by a run, have 3 more outs offensively to play with.
Takes a swing for the first strike.
Oh, 48 has really done a good job. She's settled in. You have to remember she threw 38 pitches in that first inning. So her pitch count now running up to 94, so 95th pitch coming. But you figure she threw a third of those pitches in just that first inning.
Right. Full count. And 48 works back to get the K. Let's check in with Allison.
Hey there, I am with Anders, and he is the newest but biggest Team Canada fan, despite the fact that he is from the Portland area. So Anders, why are you such a big Team Canada fan now?
Because even though I live at Oregon, I'm still the Canada fan, and how they play today is just an excitement. Even though they were just like down by 3 or 4, they came back up under. So I want to give a great job to all the Oregon fans and Canada fans and the Little League World Series team.
I know you're having a blast, Anders, and tomorrow is a special day because you are going to be 6 years old. What do you want for your birthday? What do you want to do to celebrate your birthday?
Well, my birthday present is just like going to the World Series and just seeing those girls play. And my hope is Canada makes it to the thing, so I've never seen them play in a World Series, so it's pretty amazing to see them play this year.
Do you think maybe they can come back and win this one and get through to the semis?
I say they can get to the semifinals, but keep throwing a no-hitter. Because a no-hitter can give us some great things, so I think Canada can do it this year.
You heard it here first. Anders calling for the comeback win and on to the World Series. That's there, right, buddy?
Yep.
Thank you, Anders.
Anders is awesome. Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
What a great fan.
I'd say the best fan.
Oh yeah, the best fan. Yes.
Had that Canada t-shirt on. Look at him yelling. Got the flag.
He was leading a cheer earlier.
Now batting for Oregon District 4, number 4, Berit Ballew.
That is one awesome kid right there.
Love it.
See Berit Ballew at the plate for Oregon. Camille Francis over on second in scoring position. Oregon looking to add to their lead. They've got 2 outs.
And this is big for 48. On this batter with 2 outs, runner in scoring position.
Just goes foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Berit Ballew. That one goes right into the glove of Hannah Southern. All right, Anders. Cheering on Canada. Their bats are coming up, looking to take the lead.
Do you ever have too much stuff to carry and no easy way to do it? Those days are over. At ScottyVest, we make great-looking clothing with tons of hidden pockets and unique features. Now you can carry all your stuff hands-free while looking great. Gadget lovers, use our pockets for your cell phone, charging cables, and even a full-size tablet or laptop. Travelers, breeze through airport security, leave that extra bag at home, and know your wallet and passport are safe. Love the outdoors? Have immediate access to your headphones, sunglasses, even a drink on the go. Never worry about misplacing anything ever again. The uses are endless. ScottyVest will change your life. Try it out. Visit ScottyVest.com and browse dozens of styles for both men and women. There are jackets, pants, hoodies, and more. For a limited time, use promo code TV20 for 20% off your first order.
Booking a flight at the last minute doesn't have to be expensive. Just go to Priceline. It's the best place to book a flight a few days before my trip and still save up to 40%. Just tap and go. For the best savings on flights, go to Priceline.
What you got going on this weekend?
Having some friends over for a swingers party. You should come over.
What?
8 o'clock.
With Sling, we can watch all the live TV shows we want.
Without paying for channels we don't need. I thought you said it was
Slinging.
Start slinging for $25 a month. Try your first 7 days free.
Moving on to the bottom of the 6th inning, here's how we got here. Canada led until the 5th inning when Oregon was able to bring 2 runs across the plate. That's where things stand right now. Oregon just 3 outs away from moving on to our second semifinal game, which will be tomorrow night. Oh, now he's flossing. Oh yeah. Anders, get it on. I think he is a super fan. Look at that. Look at him. Woo. He's hoping to get the rally started here for Team Canada.
It's going to be tough against Ava Brenden. Coach talked about how she has ice water in her veins, and we've seen that today. She's been so consistent, has not gotten really down on herself, even when she's had some tough innings earlier on in the game. Has been able to work through them to get to this point with the lead and just 3 outs away from winning it.
Yeah, absolutely, Amanda. I mean, if you think about that first inning, Canada hit through the lineup in the first inning, and then since then, she's really shut them down. The leadoff triple, that was the turning point, as you mentioned.
9 strikeouts for Brenden. She's ahead here, 0-2. Down to Privatsky. 1 down. The Little League Softball provides community softball opportunities for female athletes to engage in a fun, competitive environment. To find Little League Softball in the U.S. or around the world, visit littleLeagueSoftball.org.
Evelyn Johnson.
Number 8, Evelyn Johnson coming in for Canada. Back-to-back strikes. Another strikeout for Brenden, number 10.
Double digits. Ava Brenden has been able to work up in the zone, down the zone, locating her pitches on both sides of the plate. Has so much command in her late game.
Now just 1 out away from the semifinals.
Alright, just keep your head on the ball and swing hard. Let you get one of the best swings here, okay? Just put it on the ball, hit it hard, okay? Smile, you gotta enjoy this. This is fun. Right? Get on base for me here, okay? Come on.
Madison Finley at the plate. Count runs 0-2. 1 strike away from the semifinals here at the World Series. Ava Brenden with back-to-back Ks, and Oregon moves on.
For the first time, we're seeing a little bit of an emotion coming out of Ava Brenden. Good smile, good fight by Canada and their fans.
As soon as possible.
Great run for Team Canada, but Oregon able to rally, scoring 2 runs in the 5th to take the lead, and then they hang on to it. Behind a great pitching performance from Ava Brenden, 11 strikeouts. And Oregon is able to take it 4-3. More from Portland. We will wrap up this third quarterfinal game on the other side as Oregon gets the win.
It's Blue Diamond, the nonstick fry pan infused with millions of diamonds. So nonstick it's like cooking on air. Absolutely nothing sticks to Blue Diamond. Safe to oven bake, broil up to 850 degrees. Blue Diamond lasts 10 times longer. Metal safe, it's 5 times harder. Only Blue Diamond has the solid forged base. Even this sledgehammer can't dent Blue Diamond. It's the strongest pan known to man. Dishwasher safe. Get Blue Diamond, the best nonstick pan you'll ever own. Now at these fine stores.
What is certainty? Certainty is 4imprint, a caring, trusted team, ensuring your promotional products are perfect, with the promise of your satisfaction guaranteed. So what does certainty bring? A smile when expectations are exceeded, a buzz of excitement, and one quiet word no one will ever hear. Yes! Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Hiring was always a huge challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show for it. Then, I found ZipRecruiter. They figured out hiring. I post my job, they put it all over the web, and they send me the right people, because their technology is smart. ZipRecruiter often sends me the right person in 24 hours.
The smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter, the preferred job site of college sports fans. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/buckets.
Mike and I went on our honeymoon to Maui, and it was amazing. We were like, let's move here.
So we bought a timeshare there in 2015. We were expecting our firstborn child, and it became a lot of work just to get out of the house, let alone to Maui.
Finally, one of your friends actually told us about Timeshare Exit Team, and they were great.
Time changes everything. If your timeshare no longer fits your life, call Timeshare Exit Team today or go to 321exit.com.
El Nino? Meat sweats? Aliens. That's the one, okay?
And your comment is no one, because of the alien invasion. In unrelated news, ESPN is giving fans with the best excuses for ditching work free tickets to a day game. And there's nobody here with me.
Where will your dreams take you? Wherever you want to go.
The address is Williamsport.
Don't doubt it or run from it. Run towards it. Chase it. Till you wake up one day and you're living it. We are told to dream big, but first we must dream little. The Little League World Series, Thursday, on the networks of ESPN, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oregon is moving on to the semifinals here in the Little League Softball World Series. They come back to defeat Canada 4-3. And how about Ava Brenden working in the circle for this Oregon crew?
Well, Canada scored those 3 runs, but they were all back in the first inning. And after that, she was really able to settle into this game, look strong. Besides the play.
Yeah, 11 strikeouts, and of those 11 strikeouts, they came against the last 20 batters she faced, so striking out over 50% of those last batters after that first inning, where Canada put that 3 spot up. Outstanding, just being able to locate her pitches and really lead this Oregon team.
Ava Brenden gets it done, and Ava is standing by with Allison.
Thank you, Courtney. Yes, I'm here with Ava. Ava, I want to start in that 5th inning when you were able to get on base to lead things off and your team scores the 2 big go-ahead runs. How are you guys able to get it done offensively there?
I think when I got on first, I just knew I had to find a way on, whether it was a error or a walk or whatever I needed. I just needed to get my team that leadoff runner, and then it just kind of came from there.
Came from there, and you also did a tremendous job pitching, especially after that first inning. How did you feel after that first inning?
Well, I knew I'd given up some big hits, and that definitely wasn't helpful, but I needed to bounce back from that and just play a solid game after that.
You guys put on a good show for the hometown team. What has it been like playing in this World Series in front of your hometown fans and in your local community?
It's just crazy. Like, people I don't even know just show up and cheer me on. It feels so good just to have that support.
What is it like playing in this when you think about the last couple of years when you were here just watching the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems not even real anymore. Like, just to be playing in the World Series, like the biggest tournament in the world, it's so amazing.
Ava, thank you so much. Congratulations and enjoy the semis.
Thank you.
Oregon's moving on to the semifinals. A great performance from Ava and this whole team. They never gave up.
No, they didn't, and you know, that's the important thing of softball at this level. You go down a 3 spot, it's so easy to just tank out from there, but they don't, you know. Eva just talks about, okay, I gave up some big hits, I can't do that again. She's patient, she keeps the game where it's at score-wise, allows her offense to get some runs up on the board, and now they feel like they're back in it. They battle until they break through and score those 2 big runs to go ahead a little bit later in the game. So it's the mentality, and that's so important at this level of the game.
Yeah, she got quite a few strikeouts, but in her other outs, her infield was really strong behind her, played some good defense, and that was important too, that she could trust them when she needed to, but also wiggle her way out of some big jams that she faced early on in this game.
Yeah, so nice when you can rely on that defense behind you, and that's certainly what Brenden did, along with getting 11 strikeouts. Not a bad outing for her at all. This Oregon team did have a rest day yesterday, so a little break before the biggest game that they just played in this tournament. They are moving on now with that 4-3 win. The third team who has punched its ticket to the semifinals. We already know our first semifinal matchup will be Ohio against Louisiana. Both of those teams put up a lot of runs in the first 2 games today.
Oh, that was a slugfest. It was almost a tough day to be in the circle, you know, facing both Ohio and Louisiana. But I'm impressed because both those clubs are very good. That game right there almost feels like to me a championship type matchup. We're going to see it in the semis. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And talk about the two-way pitchers too. You think of Annie Jo Howard for Ohio, Lauren Mounts for Louisiana, and now we can add Ava Brenden to that list for this Oregon team because of the way they're able to step up not only in the circle but at the plate and help out their offenses.
So we don't know who Oregon will face just yet in the semifinals, but we do know that they are moving on thanks to a comeback win against Canada. Oregon District 4 taking it 4-3 in this quarterfinal game here in Portland for Michelle Smith, Amanda Scarborough, and Allison Williams. I'm Courtney Lyle. Coming up next, Sports Nation. So long for now from Portland.
What is certainty? Certainty is 4imprint, a caring, trusted team, ensuring your promotional products are perfect, with the promise of your satisfaction guaranteed. So what does certainty bring? A smile when expectations are exceeded, a buzz of excitement, and one quiet word no one will ever hear. Yes! Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Hiring was always a huge challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show for it. Then, I found ZipRecruiter. They figured out hiring. I post my job, they put it all over the web, and they send me the right people, because their technology is smart. ZipRecruiter often sends me the right person in 24 hours.
The smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter, the preferred job site of college sports fans. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/buckets.
Time for new reading glasses? Go to readers.com. With hundreds of styles to choose from, in powers ranging from 1.0 to 7.0. Readers.com also has readers hard to find in stores, like bifocals, sun readers, and computer readers. Choose from hundreds of fashionable styles and colors for under $20. Then just type in this coupon code at checkout, and you'll save up to 40% through this exclusive TV offer. Order now and we'll quickly deliver your readers right to your door. Plus, all of our readers are absolutely worry-free because they're backed by our 100% happiness guarantee. Save up to 40%, get convenient fast delivery, and a 100% happiness guarantee. So go online to readers.com to find your perfect pair of reading glasses for under $20. Don't miss this exclusive TV offer to save up to 40% now. Go to readers.com and enter this coupon code at checkout. That's readers.com.
Sometimes you need a flashlight, and sometimes you need a lantern. So why not get one light that can do both? Nick Bolton here for the newest addition to our tactical line, the Tac Light Pro from Bell & Howell. Now, when you need a flashlight, you'll have one of the best and brightest on the market today. And when you need a lantern, simply slide it open to reveal a Cobb LED so bright it can fill an entire room with light. Plus, like all of our tactical products, this one is built like a tank. Drop it on the ground and it keeps right on working. Drop it in water and you still don't have to worry. No matter how extreme the conditions, you can always rely on a tack light. In fact, it can even survive getting run over by a tank. It just destroyed these other flashlights, but our tactical light, still working. That's what I call military tough. And it gets even better. Every Tac Light Pro has a magnetic base, so you can use the flashlight or the lantern feature and keep both hands free. Not to mention, this amazing light has all the features of the original Tac Light, including a 200 times zoom, and is 22 times brighter than a regular flashlight. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now, and through this special TV offer, you can get the new Tac Light Pro for the same low price as the original, just $19.99. It's the only tactical flashlight and tactical lantern in one that also features a genuine Bell & Howell lens, magnetic base, and state-of-the-art Cobb LED. Plus, every Tac Light product comes with our lifetime guarantee. Order today and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, click or call today and you can double your order. Just pay a separate fee. That's 2 Tac Light Pros for this special low price. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-218-0622. Again, that's 1-800-218-0622, or order online at taclightpro.com.
All right, folks, today on Sports Nation, we discussed Tiger Woods. He finished second in the PGA Championship, but does this mean he will win a major this year? We're always talking about this guy, but I was really excited. Meanwhile, this one, we're talking about Carmelo, officially a Rocket. What kind of impact will he have on his team? CP3 is already happy. And last but not least, here he is again. Like, Joel Embiid is going to hurt himself during the offseason. Sports Nation starts right now.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota.
Welcome to Sports Nation. Carrie Champion here with LZ Granderson. Are we excited?
I'm very excited.
All right, I don't know.
Tiger's back.
Yeah, but okay.
Tiger's back.
Which is great, and the horse is just part of it. We're what's called a community policing. They want those officers that they see every day, that they know they can talk to, that they can trust.
Mounted patrols offer such an asset because it's forcing officers to get out there and know the community while being on patrol. So you get to kill two birds with one stone.
Hi, Mr. Wayne. And you're saying you were steel worker?
Yeah, so I was a foreman at a steel plant.
I was a fabricator, a welder for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's similar.
He keeps asking me these really tricky questions. I'm kind of starting to get worried. I volunteered to go and dump and poop. But as I was coming back, I overheard a conversation in the horse stable.
Yeah, it took me a while. I was like, wait a minute. I think like we're supposed to act like we don't know or something.
I'm pretty confident right now that the cover story is blown.
So what do you think?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But I thought I heard you say something earlier. I just want to talk about it.
Sure, let's talk about it.
Who do you think that I am?
I think you're the mayor.
Well, Jason, I gotta tell you, you're right. I am the mayor.
It was pretty obvious. The stuff that we're trying to look for in policing, you can't hide those things. It was there.
The police department is near and dear to my heart. I wanted to go undercover because I wanted that raw, unfiltered feedback from you. I really want to know what you think.
No, sir, I promise you. One thing I can be is honest. Still be respectful. I'll definitely be true. He said that he wants to really look to see how he can truly make the police department better. I suggest, sir, that we go take a ride and actually go through the community. We can have a real conversation about what can be done.
That sounds perfect. Yep, let's go. Jason knows what I really am at this point, but the citizens don't. So I'm hoping that I can maintain cover with them and really get to see how they're going to interact with him in a very kind of unfiltered way, and to see how he's engaging the citizens as well.
Some of the sweetest, most wonderful people